وتناهوا عن المنكر ولله عاقبة الأمور.
Praises and adorations are due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Lord of the universe. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we appreciate Him Almighty. May peace and benediction of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be upon Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, his household, his companions, and those who follow his path till the day of judgment. Dear great sisters in Islam, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as He guided us in this place with His blessing and favors. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us together in Al-Jannah, inshallah, on the day of judgment. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our ibadat and forgive our sins. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant our requests and make Jannah to be our last place, inshallah. Inshallah, if we observe, we realize that today we'll be making day 11 today. It means that we have covered the first 10 days in the month of Ramadan. Out of 29 days or 30 days, we have covered 10 days. And inshallah, tonight and today also, we will make this in the day 11 of Ramadan. Indeed, this is a great ni'mah from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We cannot compare it with any other ni'mah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to spare your life and give you health so that to enable you to fast and to observe ibadat is a great ni'mah from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that is servant of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala need to appreciate and acknowledge as well. And as you know, our method of Tafseer is all about we need to ginger ourselves and motivate ourselves before proceeding to our normal business of the day, inshallah. Today, the ulama mentioned, as I started about a day or 2 days after, concerning some of our ibadat that are very, very great that we need to apply in the month of observe in the month of Ramadan. And we've mentioned Qiyam al-Layl, waking up for Salat in the night, and the best time for it is that Thuluth al-Layl al-Akhir, the last 1/3 of the night. And I mentioned Iftar, feeding program in the month of Ramadan. As well, I mentioned yesterday, Nuzul al-Masajid, stay in the masjid for a long time, whether for nafila or for the same purpose, and most especially for itikaf purpose. And today, inshallah, we will talk about significance of giving out zakat in the month of Ramadan and sadaqah in general. You know, zakat is sadaqah, that is obligatory. Zakat is what you give annually from your money, your business, all your profit, including your capital, and you give Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala 2.5 this is over 86%. Know that you divide all of your weight into this in 40, and only 1% will give it to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the minimum amount of zakat now is around 2 million naira or something thousand naira. So that we have but it's very, very essential because of its benefit and the way you will reach creatures of Allah, servants of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, people in need. The zakat is obligatory. You know, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned that it's even about top pillar in Islam, after kalimat shahada and observe prayers and followed by the right zakat, giving us zakat of this money. And some Muslims used to normally deceive themselves. They are wealthy and they pray. And they know that prayer is obligatory. But when it comes to issue of giving out zakat, they will not give it out. Wallahi. Because they are staying there and they love their money, they don't want their money to reduce. They are looking at it, checking figures. And you are not a Muslim. If you don't believe that giving out zakat is obligatory, and you don't purify your money annually, and because zakat and salah, they are moving together. Except zakat, it's not for everybody, it's for wealthy people who cannot give what we don't have. I have $1 million in my account, I cannot give us zakat that money because it's not up to the salah, minimum amount of zakat. I have $2 million, what of the remaining thing is not up to, so that I cannot, if the thing will remain, maybe it's not up to minimum amount of zakat with just $1. Somebody came to me long time ago. They Allah blessing. We are sitting together. He's my friend and brother in Islam. When they started making money here in Abuja, he came and said, yes. And excuse me. That person fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He doesn't have up to even that minimum amount of zakat of money, but he's still asking, that is, can I give out? And I say you can only give out sadaqah, not zakat. Because zakat, the money, it has shurut conditions. You must have minimum amount of zakat. It must be kind of maybe that is that money must reach 1 year. Follow Islamic calendar. Like now you start business with a per capita, maybe 200,000, 500,000 today. And next year, you will not count April 12th or something like that, no. By next year, in the month of Ramadan, 11th of Ramadan, we will not check that money. Profit and your capital, if that money is up to minimum amount of zakat, that is, as I told you, it is above 2 million naira now, so that you will not give us zakat for that money. If the money is not up to, you will not give us zakat for that money. That's the way they look at it. If you are owing some people, you have to remove all the debt, so that to know whether you still have up to that minimum amount of zakat. If some people also are owing you debts, give them, you offer them this loan, and you know that you are sure that they will pay you back, you know that we have about 2 types of debt. There is one that you know that, let me just forget this money, you won't get it. That one, the ulama said that you don't include it to your zakat. But there are some debt that is been documented and signed and agreed. There is agreement that so they are paying you back. And you know that that person must pay you back. It's like somebody that, you know ourselves, if somebody may promise you, he may talk to you, but you know that he's a liar. Even as he was talking to you, you know that no, you not pay, you not even put your eye or your mind. Because you know that no, it's not genuine. And someone, you know that no, it's Apple. I have one guy like just like that, just he called me out. I left this place yesterday and he called me that I wanted to come to see me. I love him because he doesn't. If he said this is what I'm going to do, I'm coming, he will come. If he said I'm coming, I will come to see you around 11. Around that 11, 2 minutes to 11 is already on your close to your gate. And by 11 he will call you that I'm around. That's what we love Muslim brothers to apply. Not to just be lying and be faking it and be doing rubbish. That's the reason Allah will not put barakah in their distance. And some people that they call Afa or Ulama, they also will see them lying, deceiving people, all this thing. We don't need it. That's why you see us very, very free. You check my WhatsApp status, everything, you see it in last thing and everything, because I don't look for anybody. I'm not hiding for anybody, I have freedom. You should know where I enter and where I go. I need to hide it. You know how to hide it, but I say no, it's not necessary for me. If you are talking to me, maybe I'm resting, until maybe I finish all this thing, I have time, I will respond. There was somebody to be hiding things, all this thing. I don't see there's no meaning for it. And this issue of zakat in the month of Ramadan is good. It's very, very significant. But before Ramadan or after Ramadan, the ulama said that it's more significant than for you to give it out in the month of Ramadan. You know why? The reason why is that the majority of the wealthy people, they don't give out the zakat of their money until in the month of Ramadan because to cover some expenses. Are you getting me? So that they will not really delay it. If you are even approaching them, talking to them that what you want to do for Ramadan, they say they will never give up, they will not release their money. Because they want to benefit from this barakah and reward of Ramadan. When they in the month of Ramadan, you see them just removing that money and they will give it and they will be sharing it. Some of them will even buy rice with that money. Who told? That one is not zakat. Buying rice with zakat money. Who told you? You give out that money. You look for someone that is poor, that is not doing well. If your zakat now is like 1 million naira, I'm giving you this in the way you will do it. 1 million naira, it has to do with your environment. If you have about 2 people, they needed capital, and you know that they have experience about business, just share the money into 2. 500,000 naira. Let them to go and start their business. So that by next year, 2 of them also will give us a cut of their money. And so that you can give it to only one person. Only one person will give it to you. But don't give your zakat to someone that want to wed. Or that want to add this wife. That one want to increase another poverty. That is reality. Because you must be capable by yourself. Not that until somebody will give you money to spend for your wife. You yourself that you want to add another one. You know now you realize that you are capable. And one is not enough for you. You want to be exchanging so that you have to spend money. That's the way it is in the Sharia. It's not for everybody. It's for someone that is he realized that me, and is healthy and wealthy and he has wisdom. And he realized now, if I don't add another wife, I may commit zina. Or maybe the first wife, maybe she's old or she's sick or something like that. So that is where somebody betting, you collected the money of zakat, not for the if you give for first wife. That one is even manageable. But for you to go and add third wife or fourth, are you okay? You don't use zakat and go and buy clothes. Or go use it to buy car or something like that. No, it's not like that. Because giving us zakat is to eradicate poverty. You want Allah does not want to see us suffering. Allah. And if you look at Nigeria system, you will realize that is the way it is. Allah does not want us to suffer. Wallah, all what Allah gave this country as a minerals, resources, and even that we manage it well and we have good leadership, nobody will collect it from you in Nigeria. And before, when it was being managed properly, do you know that Nigeria wealthy people, they somebody take their zakat to Saudi Arabia during Hajj and share it for the poor people there. Then, not now. Now some people will even go there and be begging. Somebody will put bandage as if his hand is not, Allah will remove that hand now. Deceiving people in the house of Allah, you now go there and be asking, you collect money and you will get about maybe 2 or 3 million naira. 2 to 3 million naira. And he'll come back to Nigeria, will marry another wife. He will not be using money, buy chicken, buy fish, buy this thing. He'll just be enjoying himself. By the time that the money will finish, someone in Somalia go 2 times in a year. They will now go for Umrah. Because those people, they are kind. And they don't want anybody to suffer. Once they will see you, just praying, they will give you money. Maybe your problem is money. Especially black people. That's one of our friends, I don't even know whether I travel for Umrah or something like that, but I saw his status yesterday. You know, somebody was this thing there. Somebody was praying, and I say, Allah, follows. You know, follows is money in Arabic. Ya Allah, follows. It's a Nigerian message, I think. And Arab that decided, he said, ask Allah for Al-Jannah. He said, I've asked Al-Jannah before now. Now, follows. Money. Allah, he said, money. That is our problem. Zakat, you give, and sometimes you may divide that 1 million. It has to, I told you, with your community and the people that surround you. Maybe sometimes you may divide that money into 10. Maybe you give everybody 100,000 naira. And somebody now, like one woman that met one Alaji and said that, I want you to help me for my business. And Alaji actually is aware, wanted to give her 250,000 naira. But when the woman told him about what she needed for this business, he said that if I can get bees working for 5 months and oil, and they say all what the woman stated that this thing is not up to even 25,000 naira. Now said, okay, no problem. Now Allah is smart. I love him so much. He now gave her 50,000 naira. He said use 25,000 naira for your capital and use the remaining 25,000 naira for your upkeep, you and your family. And he kept the remaining 200,000 naira. That Alaji is his thinking. He's not thinking, rather is intelligent. If you give that too much 250,000 naira, she will misbehave. She will not do her business, and that money will finish. But with what it did, so that the woman will go and continue with selling and posting, and she'll be making money on daily basis. But once you give someone that need capital of 25,000 naira, 250,000 naira, that person will go and relax. And before you know, that money will finish. And if the money finish, it will come back to you. That is the reason why giving us zakat of this your money in the month of Ramadan. Is the reward if Allah will reward you, but it is not really necessary like for you to give it out before Ramadan or after Ramadan. Before Ramadan or after Ramadan. Because if you give your zakat out in the month of Ramadan, that will block you from voluntary. Well, some people, their zakat is billions of money. Even there are some people in Nigeria, billions of money zakat. Billions of money like that. And if some of them look at that millions of money, you just look at the matter. And I say, what will I do again after I've given out millions of money? Do I need to give it or to share money to do this thing? Your zakat is obligatory. And the normal sarakat and feeding, that one is voluntary. The way we do today. If you pray Zuhr prayer, wouldn't you bring two nafil after Zuhr prayer? And before us, whenever you enter masjid, you still pray. That's the reason why for somebody to give us zakat in the month of Ramadan is essential, but for you to give up before or after is more essential as explained by ulama. So that there's the issue of zakat and issue of giving in the month of Ramadan, money, food items, anything that you realize that you can, until you yourself you look at it and say, I'm giving the grant. You know, somebody will assess himself. And if you don't give us it, I'm not giving anything. And you know, yesterday I told you that inshallah I'm going to talk about Islamic transaction just briefly, because it will take time, but just briefly. It has principles and rules and this thing, the condition that govern Islamic this thing or Sharia transaction in Islam. First of all, you must be aware and you must have it in your mind that it's all about you have to bear loss as you enjoy profit. If there is loss, you bear to it. The person that he invested with only of his money. But if two of them agree, and another thing is that you normally consider percentage, not money. Let me tell you, any business that somebody is telling you that you'll be making 150,000 naira, it's now 50,000 every month. That one is not Islamic, it's haram. Because something will happen. Later they will run away, they will run with your money. They will run with your money. That kind of business is not genuine. They say every day, every month you will get 50,000 naira. No. What they will do is that they will say that this is your percentage. And that percentage, they will look at everything together. If they say 40% and the total profit is 100,000 naira, you have 40,000 naira. And maybe the following month, they say you have 40% and they made profit as 200,000 naira. Your money is 80,000. In Islam, we work with percentage. That's why Allah even taught us how to work with percentage in the glorious Quran. If you go back to Surah An-Nisa, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He shared this in the inheritance and all this, He was using that's the reason why any man that is not good in mathematics may not know how to share that this law of properties and inheritance in Islam. Because it has to do with fractions, all this thing, and I know that Allah will tell you stories. Robo, Sodus, Thumun, Sodufan, we tell you that 1/3, 1/5, 1/6. You say that 2/3, that way Allah is talking in the Quran. It's not going to mention figure. And that the way Allah did everything break down, that's the way you have to apply it. That's why if you see any place you have to just know, and you should understand, you as a Nigerian person or a Muslim person, you should not turn yourself to a Mumu. Because many of them, they say that we can help you to be getting extra 150,000 naira every month. Or within the 48 hours, you get a profit of 200,000. And I say, it's a global business, a fuel or gold or this thing. Who told you? Where are they getting this? You don't think getting money is easy? But by the time they will tell you this is your percentage, yes. And you must be aware as well that is you must avoid that is those that are handling that business. Maybe shareholders or this thing, they know that that business is far away and is pure from this thing, from riba, interest. You all know the rule of riba. You have to know riba. Allah will remove all the barakah of riba. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala legalized transaction, any type of this lawful transaction, and He prohibited riba. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that if الذين يأكلون الربا لا يقومون إلا كما يقوم الذي يتخبطه الشيطان من المس ذلك بأنه قال إنما البيع مثل الربا وحل الله البيع وحرم الربا. He said that those that are engaged in involving themselves into riba, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will resurrect them on the day of judgment like mad people. Mad people. Allah said because that is they are justifying saying that the riba dealing with interest. What is the difference between dealing with interest and the normal transaction? And there is the way people are doing it a modern way now. Somebody will now be telling me that no, what is the difference between Islamic banking and banks and this and conventional banks? But it requires knowledge. You should understand. Allah He uses this and He follows and He considers this our words. Like this is my laptop. If I give it to you now, I say that take it. In Sharia, you have to ask me for as what. Even you ask me what. If I say this is a gift, and you took it, it is yours in Sharia. It has come. The ownership has changed. That we call riba. I've given it to you. So that in Sharia, you now say that, okay, we need to write something. So that you say that, put statement about 3 lines and this and that you have already given it to me. And we also have already accepted, and somebody will be a witness and will sign. So that is your document. And now if I say, this is the laptop, take it. He say, ask for what? He say, I'm selling it to you. I say, okay, how much do you want to sell? That is a transaction. He say, I'm selling it with this one is expensive anyway. They say, this amount that I'm going to collect. And you agree and you pay me. That is selling and buying in Sharia. And another thing in Sharia also is part of our transaction. You say, wadi'ah. May I'm giving you, I trust you, just take this laptop, keep it for me. Keep it for me. They say, keep it for me. And you now, you can now charge me that, okay, since you are keeping something with me, so that me, I will be charging you, how much will you pay me? For me to keep it for you. You can do it for Allah's sake. I'm not collecting. There are many things that we do, but it's for Allah. We just do it for Allah's sake. But you can charge. Like we go to some developed country, even Saudi Arabia. If somebody died, the person that will bow that person, they will pay him. There's no obligation for him to bath anybody. And the same thing, somebody that will dig grave. They've already even put everything together. They've done everything is there so that you just come and pay them. They will not pay the workers. That's a this Sabilillah. You know, we have so poverty in terms of that, we were saying that in Nigeria. It's not like that. Because it's sort of kifaya, it's obligated upon all of us to give that person proper right. Funeral prayer, all this saying, to bath him, to give him this grave, everything. But if some of us cannot do that one, and we don't want to do it, and we want somebody to do it for us, and he will use his energy and his time, we have to pay that person. And if that person requested for money, don't say, no, why are you asking for money? You also want to die one day. Well, you that you don't want to pay money, won't you die one day? It's the same thing. So that now you should not say that, okay, Wadia, you want to keep it for me. You want me to keep it for you? Okay, how much will you pay me? Do not say that this woman loves money. No, that is Sharia. That is Sharia. And now riba, dealing with interest is very, very, very wrong. That's the reason I don't join some of our brothers and sisters that I say that Islamic banks and conventional banks is the same. They lack knowledge about it. In the Islamic banks, they collect distinct commissions. And they will not give you a loan the way they give people in conventional but distinct banks. You now you want to, maybe you need a laptop now. You know, if you go to a conventional distinct banks, what they will do is that they will just give you money. Go and buy it. If you like, divert it. Go and buy a watch or buy a clock, buy a car, anything that you want to buy, you do it. But if you approach and they will be after you, to just pay them back. But if you approach Islamic banks, what they do is that they will ask you that, okay, this is what you want to do, you will do it together and they price it, this is 500,000, 1 million naira, and they now raise that money and they will buy it for you. And they will not give it to you, and then you will be paying them back. Small, and they will add their profit there. And some people are calling that one interest. That one is not the value. Because they employ some people working all this thing, they maintain, so that they cannot give you a laptop of 500 and just go like that. Rather than they will say that, okay, we will give you maybe 600,000 naira, so that you will not pay us back instrumentally. And once you pay everything finished, they will not give you another, because you do partnership. Before you say that laptop belongs to them and you. But once you clear your money, they will not give everything to you. And avoidance of riba, you avoid the riba. Seriously, because riba will just destroy your business. And one of the things that you avoid all this unlawful business, like betting, selling alcohol, selling this in Spain. There is Bank of Spain. All these are haram. You can do it. If they want to do that, somebody that cannot give birth in normal way, they want to follow this medical way, all this thing is allowed between husband and his wife. Maybe if they continue having sex with each other, she can never conceive due to maybe the way they are, or they have some biological issue. So that now they will contact distant expert consultants, and they will take his water, his sperm, and they will collect the one of his wife also, and they put it together. When it is time, they will give it, they will fix it, and inshallah, she will give birth. I've seen one man, one of our big Shekh that did it before. And mashallah, he's still alive. Everything is okay. That one is normal. But for you to go and take another person's sperm, and that one is not your husband, or to go and take another woman this thing sperm, and she's not your wife, or to go and employ somebody to come and carry baby for you people, Islam will not accept that one. Because they what call woman, that motherly right, who will take it now? Is it for the one that has that water, or the one that carried the baby in the womb for this in womb for this in 9 months or more than that? That's why Islam will say no. And they don't deal in selling of dog, except you can sell some dog for purpose of security. And but if you can dash somebody, it's better. And because there's a hadith that Prophet said, he doesn't like anything. He said it's haram for you to spend the money of that got from dogs. And there are many businesses now that people are doing, or selling pig, or dealing this thing, betting. They just bet. About all this thing, so that somebody to avoid all and be Allah's servant and follow normal way of making money. Whether you follow haram way or halal way, only you can get more than what Allah wants to do. Whether in a halal way or haram way, any way that you want to follow, you cannot get more than what Allah wrote for you. And here, if you don't forget, yesterday, we started the qissa of Nabi Shu'aib. And Nabi Shu'aib, as I told you, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent him to about 2 countries or nations, 2 people. The first one is Madian, when he was born, and he was part of them. That is the reason he said that we sent to Madian their brother, one of their brothers, who is this Shu'aib. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent him again to Al-Aika, the people of Aika. And they say Al-Aika is plenty tree. And somebody said that tree of a particular soup. I think they call that one Lulu Yoruba language. I don't know how they call it in English. Some of them have said that is Al-Jannah soup. Who told you? Something that maybe some people don't like, and they are telling me that Al-Jannah soup. But anyway, if somebody maybe you are Yoruba or any other tribe that love it and you normally eat it, if you request for it, Allah will give you. Because Allah promised that in Al-Jannah, whatever you want, you wish, you desire, He will give it to you. Even Prophet Muhammad said that one woman will ask Allah that I want to give birth in Al-Jannah. Because no more giving birth, no anything, it's all about enjoyment. No more sickness, no sleep, no sadness, no anything. It's all about enjoyment. In Al-Jannah. And old people will not embrace Al-Jannah. Short people also will not embrace Al-Jannah. That's the Imam outcome. If you have to enter Al-Jannah, Allah will your height now, it will reach our Situna Zira. About, I told you people last time, that's about 60 inches. More than this period. At the age of 33. And all these are normal. Allah will turn them to 25. Ladies of Al-Jannah. 25. And they will remain in that age. If never, no, this thing, you will remain. Always young and strong. But I think men will enjoy Al-Jannah than women. I think. Because some of men will marry the least in Al-Jannah. He will marry with only 2 wives. And that person will be the last person to embrace Al-Jannah. Whereas some men will marry to about 70 wives and 100 wives. Based on his closest to Allah. Today is the reward now. In Nigeria now, maybe like if you travel to Dubai and you have billions of money in your account. Wallah, I had they told me one young guy. If you want to travel to Dubai, somebody travel with about 2 billion there. And you don't know. Allah, and they say it's trustworthy. Some people will give you money and you will come, you will give you change. You say this one, the price has changed. This one, it has increased. This one, it has reduced. This one, and I saw this one is better than what you requested to. See, it's like a part of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And a black person will not embrace Al-Jannah. Before you embrace Al-Jannah, Allah has already told your color. To fear one. MashaAllah. That's the one Ajuz. She came to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu. They say Ajuz in Arabic, an old woman. She asked Prophet, for you to know that Prophet sallallahu is a jovial, is normally playing, and is friendly, very, very friendly. And he told Prophet Muhammad sallallahu, she asked Prophet Muhammad sallallahu, can I embrace Al-Jannah? The Prophet said no. He said, La Ajuz Al-Jannah. No old woman in Al-Jannah. And the woman was upset. She was not comfortable. Me, I will not embrace Al-Jannah. And when the woman wanted to go, the Prophet was insisting. That is, old woman will not embrace Al-Jannah. And the Prophet now explained, he said that before you embrace Al-Jannah, Allah will return you to a young woman, age of 25. And the woman was so happy about the matter. That is the reason why anything that you want in Al-Jannah, Allah will give you. One woman will ask Allah that she wants to give birth, and she will do that one. She will do, they say within short period. Before you open your eyes and close she will be conceived, she will be pregnant, she will give birth to a child, and the small baby will become 33 years old. And you'll be seeing everything. Very, very sharp. Automatic. And another one will say that, yeah, Allah, the Prophet narrated everything. Me, I want to farm. I'm tired, just enjoying it. I want to farm. I want to see fresh this thing. You wear Somali farm. And they will give you contrast. Because he promised anything that you want, I will give you. They will give you contrast, everything to farm. And immediately that the Scotland just touch Al-Jannah, you will see farm. Bad al-Basar. Farm that is more than, I don't know what, 1 million hectares. See everything everywhere. And you will see everything, fruit, anything that you want. Let me say, Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. And the Prophet said that I think maybe that guy that said that he want to farm, maybe somebody from Ansar. Ansar, people of Medina. He said they like this thing farming. Maybe one of them will say that one. And me also I can say maybe one of my town, my uptown Kishi people will say that they want to farm yam. They love farming yam. Maybe one of them maybe agrees and get also. They say I want to farm yam. That is wallahi, if you listen to Al-Jannah and you know what will happen in Al-Jannah, wallahi, you will not sleep, especially in the month of Ramadan. You just want to get it. Where once you reach, nobody will give you that kind of guarantee. Yesterday I was watching something, and a day before yesterday, and I showed my wife, in Japan now, all this dining that you will do that you serve yourself, that one is outdated. Serve yourself is outdated. What will happen? There is big time, the dining. Just that you just sit down and the food will be moving. Different types of food. You just pick anyone that you want. Not that you are picking much, all these things. Just pick what you want. And I look at it and say, in this dunya, they say it only happens in Japan. Wallahi, the thing is moving. If you need water and they are picking it, and the thing will be going. If you miss it now, it will come back to you. And plenty, it cannot finish. And just few of them are sitting there. I say that is deciding to don't believe in Allah. Then they are talking like Nigerians, say, we have it here now. But their own, they can have it. They can get whatever they like, but nobody will guarantee their health. Nobody will tell me that they will never fall sick. You understand me? And they will not be sad. Impossible. You can try whatever you want to try. Me, I even believe. As a spiritual person, you see anything, you have to apply it spiritually. Me, I even believe that Allah SWT is just telling us that if Chinese and Japanese, they can do this one, it's possible for me to do something more than that. That's what Allah is telling you now. When Allah SWT said that, me, I have everything, it has been recorded. You also don't you have flash? That is somebody put everything, and you have, what they call the now bigger one, hard drive. To pay, and nothing will happen to it. And if you don't believe, how many days have you been putting tests, even on Facebook or YouTube, and it's still there. And Allah says, وَكُلُّ إِنسَانٍ أَلْزَمْنَهُ طَائِرَهُ فِي عُنُقِهِ وَنُخْرِجُ لَهُ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ كِتَابًا يَلْقَاهُ مَنشُورًا اقرأ كتابك كفى بنفسك اليوم حسيبا. Allah said that each one of you have already fixed it. You have your flash here on your neck, recording everything that you are doing. And in another verse, he said, in Surah Taha, he said, it is the book that can never take contacted with virus. It can never be interrupted. And if that one happens, Allah will never forget. Two things. You, the owner of the laptop, may forget what you have. But Allah says, if something happens to our record, and it's impossible. Me, I have everything with me, in detail. That is the reason why for him to judge us is simple. Every day that you work, judgment is going on. The good is, everything is going on. It's percentage now. Once you finish, you just give it on the day of judgment, everything will just be out. Whether to Al-Jannah or to Hellfire. It's simple. He said that I'm going to judge you people within short period. It will not take time. It will not take time. That is the reason why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us with Al-Jannah. And me, whenever I ask Allah something for Al-Jannah, I somebody tell me that I want Firdaus. Any Al-Jannah is good. But he said, Prophet said that ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for Firdaus. He said, Is'Allah li-Jannah wa sa'aluhu li-Firdaus فإنه آل لجنة ومن فردوس يتفجر أنهار الجنة. He said whenever you want to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for Al-Jannah, asked him for Firdaus. He said that Firdaus is the highest of Al-Jannah, paradise, because it's close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And he said that from that Firdaus, we'll be sharing things of Al-Jannah. You know, everybody like to come to Abuja now, because it's from here. If you don't make it, how will you get it there? He said that this is a source. That where you can get the money that somebody suffer for more than 20 years or 30, Allah will give you one day. Because that's where Allah is sharing the source. Source. That's why sometimes we enter kitchen. Because women sometimes they may not give you what you want. You now go to the source by yourself. But you have not got your wisdom. You say, this aroma is you don't want to see something that is going on there. You know, women, some of them are telling you, you are not in someone and everything, they saw themselves first. They do this thing, and let's say this meat is small now. They say, no, that they give you the bigger one. What else we go and check what you see the bigger one? No, sometimes, not that every day. Because even they just be laughing, this thing joking. Because you as a Muslim must be friendly, even with your family. While they see you, they should be happy, and they should realize that you are the best. That is it. Don't let your heart to be seeing another man that no. Even this one is better than my husband. You don't let somebody consider and compare to, but still, you are the best. That is the best thing. He said that, and that Al-Jannah is like globe. That is why another created that Al-Jannah globe. The thing will be moving like this. And you will not feel it. I don't even know what will happen. If you want to understand this more, just go to Dubai, Burj Khalifa. The way it is like globe. So that, just example, because when Allah is talking about meat of Al-Jannah, he's talking about fruit of Al-Jannah, he's talking about everything, he said, no, the one of dunya is fake, not real. All what you are going to be, he said, nobody has seen it before, and nobody has tested it before. We are preparing it. And Nabi Shu'aib, alayhi salatu wasalam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talked about his matter in Surah Al-A'raf, and he elaborates about it. And the same thing he did in Surah Al-Hud. And in this Surah Al-Shu'ara, he ended, see, Anabi Shu'aib is very great. He mentioned about 7 names of Anbiya here, to just condole with Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If you don't forget, in the beginning, he started, It started with Anabi Ibrahim, followed by Musa. He talked about Anabi Noah, and he talked about Anabi Hud, and he talked about Salih, he talked about Lot, and he ended up with Anabi Shu'aib. And he said this Shu'aib, his mission, he was just telling his own people that is, just whenever you want to scale something, just scale it accurately and apply justice. That's what I said yesterday, that you don't change this tomato rice, you change back, rebanding. There's a Jahannam. Nigeria will do rebanding, we remove tomato, put another one. SubhanAllah. It's wrong. Or tomato, fresh one up, bad one under. Wallah, to the extent that Nigeria, if you go to where they sell meat, if care is not taken, you say, I want to buy ram meat, they give you goat. I'm telling you, or they will want to buy ram, male one, and they give you female one. They do that. And they will say, Wallah, it's a lie. And they are Muslims. And now price has drastically changed. Price of items in the market now because of Ramadan. The one that you got last year, what did you do with it? Al-Barka is the most important thing. If you don't fear about it, may Allah provide for us. It may be cheap. You may not have money. If you don't have money, what will you do? And it may be expensive and you have money. They say the same thing. He said, وَزِنُوا بِالْقِسْطَاسِ الْمُسْتَقِيمِ وَلَا تَبْخَسُوا النَّاسَ أَشْيَاءَهُمْ وَلَا تَعْصَوْا فِي الْأَرْضِ مُفْسِدِينَ. Don't destroy people's things, and don't cheat people. Don't deny them their rights. Even that one in Nigeria, you are denying people healthcare, you are denying them education, You won't deny them this is security. وَلَا تَبْخَسُ النَّاسَ أَشْيَاءَهُمْ وَلَا تَعْثَوْا فِي الْأَرْضِ مُفْسِدِينَ. If you delay salary also, you're a mufsid. People are working for you. Money available. You not release their salary, they're criminal. You're a mufsid. Yes, it's wrong. It's wrong. Nigeria now, there's no any crime, any type of crime that we don't commit. Somebody, he has money and some people hijack his money and they refuse to release his money. It's pure money. They say, no, that money is too much. Because they are getting some percentage from the money. They put hand and say, bank don't release his money. And as you are enjoying that money, you also will be giving us our percentage every year, every month. That is a billions of money. They don't release money and the life was difficult for the person and he has billions of money. That is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us. That is a cheating, bad transaction. You are just getting money and you are denying another person, you make life miserable and difficult for another person. It's wrong. وَلَا تَبْخَسُوا النَّاسَ أَشْيَاءَهُمْ وَلَا تَعْثَوْا فِي الْأَرْضِ مُفْسِدِينَ. ولا تعثوا في الأرض مفسدين. ولا تعثوا في الأرض مفسدين واتقوا الذي خلقكم والجبلة الأولين. Fear Allah, fear the Lord that created you, والجبلة الأولين, and the people that came before you, the first generations. Fear Allah. You know in Surah Yasin, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا جِبِلًّا كَثِيرًا أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ, that we've created many generations before. You two people check and sense the matter. قَالَ إِنَّمَا أَنْتَ مِنَ الْمُسَحَّرِينَ. They say, you Shu'aib, you are musahhar. You are already been bewitched. That is, they have attacked you. You have been attacked spiritually. وَمَا أَنْتَ إِلَّا بَشَرٌ مِثْلُنَا. You are nothing rather than somebody like us. You ate, we ate. You drink, we drink. There's somebody who said, مَا لِهَذَا الرَّسُولُ يَأْكُلُ الطَّعَامَ وَيَمْشِي فِي الْأَسْوَاقِ. Which we don't understand this kind of a prophet. The one that used to go to the market, he ate and drink the way we do. And Allah said that we have never seen any prophet before. That those prophets used to go to the market and they drink and they eat because they are not malaika. وَإِنَّ ظُنُّكَ لَمِنَ الْكَاذِبِينَ. We will believe that you are one of the liars. We don't believe in you. We don't trust you. We don't believe in your mission. Ya Shu'aib, فَأَسْقِطْ عَلَيْنَا كِسَفًا مِنَ السَّمَاءِ إِن كُنتَ مِنَ الصَّادِقِينَ. If you like, tell Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to send his adhab to us from Sama. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, this is what man tell about you and dhunna kalam min al-kadhibin fasqit alayna kisafa min as-samai in kunta min as-sadiqin. Let Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala send us a punishment and to destroy us if we are really a prophet and messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You know, but see them now, they are asking his prophet, the prophet of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, just send them this punishment from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that is the reason why I told you yesterday, there was a kind of maybe the weather was so hot. And all of them now came out, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala showed them this cloud from Sama. And the chief brought this fresh air, and they were enjoying it, they loved it. And from there, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent them fire from Sama, and he destroyed all of them. All of them, he burnt all of them instantly. قَالَ رَبِّ أَعْلَمْ بِمَا تَعْمَلُونَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is aware for what you people are doing. I don't have any power to punish you, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is aware of whatever you people commit. فَكَذَّبُوهُ, and they said that they rejected him totally. فَأَخَذَهُمْ عَذَابُ يَوْمِ الظُّلَّةِ. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that I sent a very, very terrible punishment to them, and I destroyed all of them. إِنَّهُ كَانَ عَذَابَ يَوْمٍ عَظِيمٍ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, indeed, that azab, that punishment, it was so terrible for that very day. He said all of them suffered the matter on that very day. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that inna fi dhalika al-ayah. For us to send Anabi Ibrahim, Anabi Musa, Anabi Noah, Anabi Hud, Anabi Saleh, Anabi Lot, and Anabi Shu'aib to about 2 countries, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, La ayah, indeed is a big sign from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَمَا كَانَ أَكْثَرُهُمْ مُؤْمِنِينَ. But majority of them, they don't believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They don't care. They don't believe in Allah. They don't obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Rather, they disobey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَإِنَّ رَبَّكَ لَهُوَ الْعَزِيزُ الرَّحِيمُ. Indeed, your Lord is Aziz, all glorious, and the majesty, Ar-Rahim, and all compassionate. He is normally favor his own special people. And with Rahman is general, but whereas Ar-Rahim is special for his own people. Those that believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In Nigeria, now somebody decided to say today, me, I'm not going to fast. Nobody will punish you. Yes, sir. Oh, me, I don't believe in Ramadan. Nobody will do anything to you. But you believe in Allah and you fear Allah, and you know that Allah will deal with you in a way. That's the reason why you are doing it. So that Allah also, He has special reward for you. There are some people now eating and drinking, they don't even know something is going on. Some of them will be telling you after that, when are you going to round up your fasting? Because it's denying us some things. You know, the Muslim brothers in the world and sisters, they will keep themselves in a way now. Most of somebody tell their girlfriend that till after Ramadan. Why is it till after Ramadan? Because everybody wants the last round. And they want the last Ramadan name. That is why nobody wants to misbehave. They all want to serve Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They want Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept us. And this is the end of about 7 prophet Qissa, or 7 prophets and messengers that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned in Surah Al-Shu'ara. I think maybe tomorrow or next tomorrow we'll round up Surah Al-Shu'ara and we'll move to Surah Al-Naml. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save us from the matter. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be with you. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be with you the best. ربنا تقبل منا انك انت السميع العليم وتب علينا انك انت التواب الرحيم. ربنا تقبل منا انك انت السميع العليم وتب علينا انك انت التواب الرحيم. ربنا اتنا في الدنيا حسنه وفي الاخره حسنه وقنا عذاب النار. سبحان ربك رب العزه عما يصفون وسلام على